Here we go. Biggest card reveal I've ever done. I had a 54 card submission. Something a little different this time. I already know the grades. It was a big order. Figured I would try something different with this many cards. So here we go. All right, got it under wraps, and well, 4 piles. These are Mason's. These are all mine. I got a Julio pile, Bobby pile, and a non-Bobby Julio pile. So surprisingly, this is actually the other pile. Bobby pile, Julio pile. I kind of thought I was going to have less of this, but I guess it, I guess they all added up to a bunch. A new thing, these are all new slabs. I'm going to say the new slabs are definitely better. I did some weights on the same card, this PSA 10 right here of Julio. I took another card of similar fashion, weighed it. The old slab, 1.4 ounces. The new slabs, about 2 ounces. They have a different feel to them, kind of was rubbery, but they just feel better in hand. So excited about that. Here, we'll just do this. We got a few of these in here. So the plastic is a little different overall. There's a little bit different on how the plastic looks. This is a little smoother, everything, all the borders, all that edging, all the border, I guess you want to call it. It's just kind of a smoother look, kind of cleaner look. I said it feels different in hand. It just feels better. A little bit more premium, I would say. And you can tell there's a code down here type thing. It's almost like it's backwards. I guess it says 1LR plus. The old ones, I'm not sure what it says. It says like maybe 1L on them right there. So that's an easy way to tell. But just think about when if you compare two side by side, you can tell. So I do have some pop count information for all these, but I'll talk more about pop count later, kind of what it means and maybe some of the ways to look at it and kind of determine maybe if the pop count adds extra value to a card. All right, so we're going to start with Mason's PC card for him. Not sure where he picked this up, if he picked this up at the local card shop. Was not expecting a gem. I think was maybe hoping for a 9. It had some issues, some corners. It got an 8. So the pop count on this, PSA 8, 2,597. There's 8,200 plus higher. I didn't look up the gem rate, but this on an 8 sells for about 200, about the same as a raw 209. You're going to get about 300, maybe a little more. PSA 10, about $1,000, based upon the most recent sales. Here we go, MJ on the debut. That's right, PSA 10. So he'd be happy about that. And this one, we're not sure how we got a gem. There were some issues for sure with this one. It was OC. There was a small faint line that we found. So we're kind of surprised it gemmed up, but maybe it got hidden in all of the sapphire-ness. They were just blinded by the beauty and said, 10. But we'll take it. He'll take that for sure. I'm sorry, the gem, actually. We're going with gems now. No more gems. They're all jimmies. So we got a big stack of jimmies here today. He got this one from Arnie. Top, I think, is probably where it's getting its 9, is the centering on the top. Pretty skinny up top. All right, we'll go ahead and start with the non-Bobby, non-Julio pile. Got a couple Jackson Churio first, Bowman Chrome, PSA 10, and a 9. So they sound different when you hit them like this. Like they used to kind of sound more plastically. They kind of have a little bit of a rubbery-ish sound to and feel. They feel better. They just do feel better overall. Anyways, this is a pop 5600. Not sure on the 9. This goes about 30. Like about maybe 15, and then a raw is $5 to $10. Here we go. Ozzy Albies 23 Topps update. All-Star. This is a red out of 10. 10 of 10. I had to do it. This is a pop 1 on the 9. None higher. Obviously not very many of them. And here we go. Some more 23 All-Star games. So I pulled 2 of these. Both gemmed. They look good. It's Mookie Betts. Why not? He's a stud. Pop 3 on these. So 2 and 3. There was 1 before. Little logo fractor. Love 23 logo fractor. Yellow Future Stars, Von Grissom. PSA 10, we will take it, $54.75. Not sure on the value of this. It's Von Grissom, so there's some value, probably 50 to 100 bucks maybe. We'll see what he does. I'm gonna hold on to it, but it is currently a Pop 2. Continuing with the logo fractor from 23, we got Corbin Kale rookie. Looked good. I sent it. We got a gem mint 10. Pop count on this 284. Didn't look up the value. You know, again, it's probably the $30 to $50 range. Right now, maybe a little cheaper. All right, here we go. Moving to some. All right, some 22 chrome refractors from Top Heritage. Got two of them. This is the silver at a 373. This is the just a refractor. So as you can see, this got a 5. I'm gonna say it's cool. It's a color or a number match. Pujols number 5. As you can see down there, I missed that. I went back and watched my video. I sent it that way. PSA did not do that. First I was like, what? And I just missed it. It just has a big old, I don't know how. I mean, maybe I just did it real quick. I just wanted to send it. I was like, the center was not great. This one I was hoping would gem. So I kind of sent this as a, hey, look at me and then give me a better grade. But I did get a better grade on the silver. So I'll take them. All right, some Heritage High Number Real 1 autos. We got some red ink going down. So was not expecting these to gem at all. I kind of am low-key PC red ink autos. Pretty sweet. This is a Pop 1, none higher. And this is a Pop 1, 1 higher. So 8 and 9. We'll take it. Red ink autos are some of the coolest cards. That's where I love some Topps Heritage. All right, Mike Trout, 22 Prism Snake Skin on the Illumination insert. This is cool. I picked this actually up at my LCS for pretty cheap. It looked good. I got a 9. Not sure the pop count, but it is numbered to 50. I got a couple cool Mike Trouts from Prism. Was hoping this would gem to match it, but it did not. 22 SSP action. I've pulled a few of these, I think 3 of these. I figure I'd send it. It was definitely OC from this way to this way, but I'll get another shot. A 9 is still cool. To get this on in a slab, and I do like these new slabs. They feel good. They really do. They feel better. Good job, PSA. All right, little something different. O'Neal Cruz on the Aqua Pink Sonic Refractor. That's right, Chrome Sonic. Gem Mint 10. This is numbered out of 199. And this Cruz is a Pop 10 on the Jimmy Mint 10. We'll take it. All right, here we go. Bryson Stott on the 22 Topps Update Mother's Day Hot Pink out of 50. It is number 3 of 50 on the another Jimmy. We'll take. I got a couple nice Stotts in some slabs. So here is another one. We got a little Torque love. 22 Archives SP, the image variation of Torkelson. That's right, Gem Mint on 10. Pop 4. Didn't look up pricing. And speaking of some Torque love, here we go. This is the second one of these I pulled. SSP. Jimming up. We got a Jimmy Mint 10 Torkelson SSP. Pretty sweet. The first one I got had an issue over here, so I didn't even attempt to sub it. And this is actually a Pop 58. So quite a few of these have gemmed up. I mean, not a ton of them around, but pretty sweet. All right, moving on to the guy, Ellie De La Cruz. Have not pulled any chrome, but I pulled the paper. I'm gonna do it. I said, why not? Obviously a big pop count on the paper. 5,800 have already gemmed up. Raw, 5 to 10 bucks. PSA 10, 35, 40 bucks. Well worth it for some paper. Right now he's hot and only heating up. He's just getting hotter as the season goes along. And continuing with the guy, Ellie De La Cruz, another yellow gemmed up. Second one for me. As far as sales, kind of all over the board. A raw one right now is about 30-ish bucks, give or take some, maybe a little more based upon the condition centering of it. PSA 10 is pushing around 150, although there was a sale where someone supposedly bought it for 300. I'm not sure if it went through. That was just a couple days ago. Pop 62 on this bad boy, so it's still pretty low pop count. I'll take it. Oh boy, 22 Bowman Draft Cole Young Black Chrome Refractor out of 75. Jimmy Mint 10. Here we go. Pretty sweet. Pulled this from the Filmington RC Explosion box a few months ago. Came back and pop count of this 25 have gemmed up of the 75 so far. Didn't look at like the pop or the gem percentage. It's probably pretty decently high on these. And sale wise, not a whole lot of sales, but some PSA 10s have sold here in the last few months from about $750 to $850. And he is probably, as long as he continues to move up and he makes it to the big leagues, probably just hopefully some upward momentum on that card. All right, start out with some base Julio's 2022 Topps Heritage Gem Mint 10. Jimmy, double Jimmy. Here we go. Just wanted to get a few of these. I have a bunch of these from all the cases I've been opening, so I figured let's get some of the good ones and let's get them on in some Jimmy slabs. Man, these slabs feel so good. They're just definitely more premium. Well done, PSA. Just a feel of them. Well done. Pop. Almost 1,300 of these now. A raw one you're looking at probably, you can probably get for a couple bucks. I've seen people pay $5 to $6, $7 for one of these raw. But a 9, you're losing money. You're going to get about $10 for, maybe a little more. And then this anywhere from about $30 to $45 here the last couple weeks. Obviously he's down right now. Used to probably be, you have to get 50 for these, but not at the moment. All right, stepping up a little bit here, we got 22 Topps Update SP and another gem Mint 10. I think I've done a total of 4 of these, 2 9s, 2 10s, a raw one of these, and a 9 are about the same, about $100 ish. Depends on the day. Sometimes you get more, sometimes less, but around 100. Again, he's down right now. You can get this for about $200 at the moment compared to Bobby. He is down. This card is definitely down. And like I said, if I didn't say yet, 653 on the pop count. But hey, we'll take another 10. These 10s, man, are stacking up. And another Jimmy. Here we go, man. We did well. I think this is my second one of this, I believe. Or maybe it's my first. I don't have one up here, but I think I have one. Maybe I should have looked. But anyways, here we go. Nice little Jimmy. So this one, raw. You're looking probably about, 10, 20 bucks. That's kind of depending what someone wants to pay for it, also, how good it looks. If it's way off the OC, you're probably looking at $10. It looks really good. Someone may be willing to pay more to hopefully get a gem. Only 326 of these bad boys. A 9, you're going to probably get 20-ish bucks. Maybe more possibly, but even like I said, a raw. I've seen some a little bit even higher, even, somewhere between that $20 and $30 range. PSA 10 right now is only about $100. Again, Bobby has been more than him on this card, but that's kind of what you're looking right now. Buying time for Julio if you're a believer. And another Topps update. This time the debut in the gold foil. We got a 9. Yeah, it's a low C, but I thought it would still have a shot. So that's what we got. Not a Jimmy, but a 9. Now, this next one is pretty unique. So this is actually a retail exclusive. Got this out of a blaster box. This card looks great. Unfortunately, it did have a little bit in that corner, just a touch over here. Otherwise, the card looked great. Happy it got a 9. I was not expecting this to gem with that corner and a little bit over there. So definitely will take a 9. Not a lot of comps on this. There's a few sales from March to May. The last one, raw, sold for $125 here just a few days ago. So pretty cool card. We'll take the 9. I'm happy with the 9 based upon the condition. Again, I pulled this myself, but I wanted it in this slab because I didn't want to damage it more. These cards are really, really kind of flimsy. So definitely kind of delicate, and the black border, it looks sweet. Pop count, kind of important on this one. 8 on a 9, only 2 high. There actually are 2 gems, so those cards are probably pretty valuable. Again, I didn't have any. I didn't see any on eBay, but you're probably talking a $5 to plus $100 card if this is on a gem, because it's pretty rare. Pretty rare to get. There's only 200 of them as well, I guess I should say. 200 total of these, and so those guys that got gems, congrats to you guys. Again, this was never gemming. All right, this next Julio is also kind of a little different one. Not something I do a lot of, but I did get this from one of my hobby boxes of 23 Allen Ginter. Probably the only one I did. I don't usually do a lot. Kind of tested a little bit. Came back at 10. Pop count, only 7 of these. Didn't even look at the price. All right, this next Julio is a card that has definitely taken a beating, looking up the price. But we got a PSA 10, Topps Holiday SSP. There's one ahead of this with the Santa hat. I think I have it. I feel like I have it. Couldn't find it anywhere, but just going through stuff. It looked really good. I said, here we go. This card says taking a beating right now. This card is about 30 bucks, which is kind of sad. A PSA 10 on the base of this holiday, about 10 to 15 bucks. A couple months ago, this was about a $70 card, but it is down. The PSA 10 on a base about 2 months ago was about 30. So this card is taking a beating, 30 to 40 bucks for this right now. Again, it's just a PC card. I've had it in my PC. I pulled it myself. Pretty much all my Julios I pulled. There's one actually I did buy recently of a Julio. I haven't submitted it, just have it here. So all these are pulled myself on the Julios. So kind of a shame how far it's come down in value. So kind of interesting too, just so you know. Pop count 239. Also just interesting, the PSA estimate does say 60 bucks, which is probably about what this thing's worth. Probably, you know, that $50 to $100 range. If he starts heating up at the end of the year, that will get to that range, $50 to $100 range again. Right now, about 30 bucks, so ain't selling. Next, Julio 22 Platinum Anniversary. Looking forward to 23 Platinum Anniversary coming out here soon. Another Jimmy, Jim Mint 10. Card looked good. I sent it. This one, pop count 243. These cards can be even just kind of hard to get if you buy some packs. So it's a 500 card set checklist, so even just pulling one of these and get a decent one, pretty good. This is about $30 to $40 actually right now. Here we go, another 22 Topps Julio Rodriguez home field advantage. Got another 9. I do have a 10, as you can see right there. Pop count on this 368 on a 9, 56 on the Jimmy. Pretty hard to get these jimmied up. A lot of times it's just the back. This one actually looked really good. A little tick down there. I thought, man, they could let that go and maybe touch there, but even then, very minimal. The front looked good. I wiped it down good. You know, these things, you touch it, it gets a fingerprint on it. On a 9 or raw, you're looking anywhere from about 100 to 150 bucks for one of these, and then a 10. A couple of 10s have sold recently, about for $500. Probably if he's playing like he should be, it's probably a 750-ish, give or take some as far as value, but obviously his values are down. But we'll take another 9. I think this is the second 9 I have of him. Some of my probably my favorite ones. Again, all these were pack pulled by me. So this one came, I don't remember which one that came from. I honestly can't remember. Got one from hobby and one from retail. So this is the chrome refractor, and it got a 9. I was not surprised. Both of these got the grades I expected. This one was definitely OC, left to right, kind of skinny over here, but looked good overall. So figure I'd send it. Price on these definitely vary. This is probably, you could probably sell this for 100 bucks right now. Raw 9. It's kind of crazy, even on the silver for 100 bucks. It's kind of weird, the price of these right now. Not a lot of sales. I think some people are just kind of getting nervous and selling. Again, not very many comps on any of these Julio cards. And this one's kind of unique. I would say if you are definitely in the market to buy some Julios, this is the time. And I would say these refractors are a good way to go. These 22 Topps Heritage, very popular sets, look great. So even a raw one or a 9 or a 10 based on your budget, a 10 of this, you're looking probably at a few $100 bucks. But now, I'm telling you, now is the time to jump on it. Pop 59 of this 9 with 36 hires or 36 jimmies of this card. And here we go. This is the silver refractor. That's right, PSA 10. I was pretty confident this one, definitely better on the centering, and it looked great. The silver refractor, you can tell it's a little darker. Between the two is how you can tell. This one, you know, more silver. I mean, sorry, more like chrome look on lighter. And this has that kind of a silver chrome too, almost platinum look. But definitely pretty dang sweet. Not very many comps. Like I said, recently a PSA 9 sold for 86 bucks at auction. a steal of a deal, honestly. Only 373 of these, 673 of those. Recently, a PSA 10 did actually sell for $450 of one of these. So that was a relatively, it was back in March, into March, and nothing has really sold since then. And the pop count is fairly low, only 27. It's got almost a 40%, not quite 40% gem rate. I'm sorry, Jimmy rate. We're going with gems, not gem. Jimmy rate in this, so I'm pretty stoked they have this on a 10. Upcoming, also, I have the Bobby in this card, so stick around. So doing pretty well. 10s, 9s, everything else. An 8 and a 5 down there. Bobby's coming up. All right, so real quick, let's talk about the pop count. So obviously people say, you know, pop whatever. He's like, a pop 1 is really cool, right? That means it's one of that. That could be a pop, or it's a gem mint 10, it's a pop 1, only one. Also, it could be a 9. And there was, I mean, have some in here that are a gem mint 9, pop 1. That just means there's none, the first time a 9 and none higher. It also can mean it's the only card. So if it's the only card, you know, let's say it's an obscure card and it's a pop 1, just because no one else has graded. You're gonna pop 2 or 3, which is, it's kind of a cool card, but you know, something not many people are grading. It doesn't quite add the same value as, let's say, like this Julio up here, the black. There's only 5 of those. Was 4 until I got my second one, and there's been, I think it's 38 graded of those now. So over half of those are graded, only 5. So real low percentage. So that being a low pop, you know, matters. This right here, a pop 1. It's been a while since I've looked. About 16 of those graded out of the 75, and only 1 is gem. It's a pop 1, very cool. But you know, some like this right here. This right here, it is a, if you look, it is a pop 27. There's been 71 graded, so that's about a 30-ish% gem rate. So maybe 40-ish. You can do the math really easy, obviously. So just, you know, so 27 divided by, I forgot. Yeah, 71. And so that would give, yes, they're 38%. So kind of lower on the lower end. Some in here are a lot lower. I have some cards that are like 3% gem rate. So it's just, you know, it does add some value. Especially if it's a nice card, it's just tough to get gemmed up for some reason. Then, you know, just kind of adds to the value if it's a pop, you know, low pop. But just because it is low pop doesn't mean it necessarily does it. All right, now we've got the Bobbies. Here we go. So I finally did some of these base. I did 3. You can see Gem Mint, and Jimmy. Yeah, 3 stack of Jimmys. Bobby Witt, 22 Topps Heritage. We'll take it. The pop count right now, this is 477. And not quite sure the gem rate. Didn't go deep into everything. Boom, 3 more. This 10 stack is getting big. Here we go. So moving over to some little more update. Bobby on the rainbow foil. Boom, double jimmies right there, rainbow foil. So I have 1 already. I had bought 1 before I gemmed up my first one. And so I got 2 more added to the stack. Mason wants 1. We'll see, Mason. We'll see. And the pop count on these are up to 192 now. So they're fairly low. I don't know exact, you know, count of these. There's probably, I'm assuming, a couple thousand of these, maybe a few thousand, 5,000. I don't know. Honestly, that'd be interesting to know if someone knows. Put the comment below. Let us all know. Anybody has an estimate on the print run. But yeah, these new slabs are definitely nice. I dig them. There's 1, maybe 2 Bobbies that are a little different. Hopefully I can try to remember. If I see them, I'll show the differences. But anyway, sweet. Some more Jimmies stacking up. Now let's salute to, so 23 Topps Chrome Platinum is coming out. We got some 22 Bobby on the yellow Ray Wave. This is out of 250. 68 to 250, and it also gemmed. Back up real quick. These honestly kind of been going up in price right now on eBay. People are asking, pushing $200 for these. The last few sales been 150 or so, maybe a little more, I think. When I was looking, so definitely are on the move up. Pretty cool cards. I'm not sure on the sale on this one. Probably not a ton of comps for this, but this is a low pop. This is number 19 the 19th Jimmy. Man, look at that stack. It is stacking up. And some of these cards I knew weren't getting 10, so I think I did pretty good. I had about 50 cards. I think I had about an 80% gem rate. Oh, this next one is a pretty big boy. Actually, I purchased this one raw off of eBay. It looked pretty darn good. That's right, 22 Topps Chrome Sonic Expose Gold. This card is sweet looking. That gold on this is pretty cool. I love the design. Just has a lot of that cool old school insert look to it. Yeah, pretty sweet. Again, out of 50, number 10 of 50. I don't have any cards numbered out of 7. 7 of 10, 7 of 50, 7 of 25. I'm dying to get my hands on one at some point. Yeah, pop count on this is 2, gem rate 33%, so pretty low. Not that many of them graded. There's only 50. There's not a lot to be graded, but 6 been graded, 2 on the gem mint. I got one of them. Pretty sweet. Definitely a card that will be up on the background. This one is a card I pulled. I opened one of these boxes. It was just in a random live. This is an insert. Well, I think it's an insert, yeah. Rookie Resolution Bobby Witt Jr. Sweet looking image from 22, Topps black and white, and it did gem up. Also, again, not very many good comps in this, so I don't really have a solid price. So I didn't really go into it. Raw, maybe a couple hundred. I got it for a really good price a while back, but probably now maybe a few $100, $200, because it's pretty sweet. And this one's pop 26, pretty high on the gem rate, 26 out of 31 gemmed, so about a 90-ish, 80 to 90% gem rate. But we'll take another 10, man. We got a bunch of new sweet bobbies and some Julio as well, but yeah. So this one actually came with another card I purchased. The next card behind it, it was an addition. I won the other card, and I got pretty much this card almost for free, I'd say, according to me, based on the value I paid for the other one. 23 Topps Inception. It was a red. It's numbered out of 75. 61 to 75 look cool. I didn't think this would gem. This one had a couple little indentions in it. You can see it. I can see it at least. So I wasn't expecting this to gem at all. But you know what? I always wanted to do it. It's a cool card. I like the image of that of Bobby. Pretty sweet. And kind of a thicker card. It's definitely, a little thicker, about a 100-point card on these Inception base cards. So there we go. Again, value on this, I don't really care. It's just a PC card. And here's the card I purchased to hopefully gem up, and it did. 22 Bowman's Best rookie card. It's a mini diamond refractor. It is out of $2.99. Just a cool looking card. I really like the design with the KC in the back, especially on the parallels. Just a cool looking card. And this has a pop count of 40. Price wise, I don't know. It's probably pushing 100-ish bucks or something like that. But again, PC card. But yeah, probably 100 to maybe a little more. Who knows? Right now, his prices definitely are doing their thing on the march up. Man, look at this stack. This is getting sweet. And this actually I purchased at my local card shop. It is the 22 Prism. Blue Velocity Prism. Pretty sweet looking design. It's blue, plus it just looks cool. Obviously, it's it's not Topps, it's not licensed, but still a sweet card, and it gemmed up. It's not numbered on this one, so probably quite a few of these. It is only a pop 3, so pretty cool looking card. Nice little, that one may make the stage. It is cool looking. I do like how that looks. The Velocity, and it's blue, so pretty sweet. All right, next one came from a break over at Card Deal. Arnie had some hobby boxes of this. I picked box number 7, and it came through, and it gemmed up. Pretty sweet. His base rookie from Update, green foil, out of $4.99, 95 of $4.99. And this one's a pop 74. Price wise on these, they kind of vary. If you're looking at a few $100 or something like that, I'm on a 10. Just kind of depends. It's weird. Prices are all over the place. What people are asking, some people are paying. Base, raw, 9. Not a real good solid feel. All right, next one. I actually did purchase this one on eBay a while back. I didn't end up subbing it because I knew it wouldn't get a 9. A 10. It was nearly perfect besides that little bit right there. A ton of these have that exact mark. I've looked a bunch on eBay, and there's that little white speck. They all have it. If you zoom in, they kind of have all the same, like it's just more of a printing error. Otherwise, this card was nearly perfect. Great looking cards from 22 Topps Heritage. The Venezuela stamp. You saw the Julio earlier that I pulled myself, but did have that little bit of stuff, and I was glad it got a 9 because it definitely looked worse. This one looks great, minus that. I think if that wasn't there, this was a Jimmy all the way. So the pop count on this is a pop 2, none higher. So again, like I said earlier, so what that means, hey, there's another 9 out there. There's been 11 graded, 6 or 8s, 2 or 9s. I have one of them, no 10s. I think a lot of them have it. I have seen some without that mark, but then I've looked and there's other issues with the card. I thought I was trying to maybe purchase another one to see if I can, you know, get a gem on this, be the first. I love some pop 1s. Pop 1s are cool, especially on cool cards. Only 200 of these printed total. And these are retail exclusive from 22 Topps Heritage. High number. So cool card for the PC. Again, I just kind of sent it like, if I get a 9, that was still pretty sweet because I knew it was a low, you know, hard to get these up. So it still adds value being a 9 even when it's, you know, a low percent of 9. You know, it's less than 20% 9 rate. No gems, no jimmies. You know, I tried this one again. These are tough. Obviously, we all know that. At 9, I've had a few 9s. I do have a 10. I have another one coming back here shortly. So I won't go into pop count of this. These are tough to gem overall, you know, real low percent. I don't remember exactly, 20% even on the base, but another 9, took a shot. All right, here we go. Had this one for a long time. I got this as redemption from the opening day or the release day of 22 Topps Update at my LCS. Oh yeah, here we go. This card is different. Let's just look at this. So this not card. Anyways, got 9. That's why I didn't send it. It was OC, and I just didn't think it was in a gem. And then I was looking, it's like, it has a shot. It has a shot. It has a little bit up there in that corner, just a little bit, and it's a little OC, but I think it had shot at a 10, but I never sent it. No, let's just send it. I'll get it on a slab. I like this card. So pretty sweet. But you can see this card, the case is different too. So it's not, you can see like the edge, they got rid of a lot of the space. They were like, there's that little frosted look to it, the little border. It's gone. The little borders are moved out, and the card is definitely in Silver Sun of a sealed package in there. You can tell. Doesn't move around. None of these cards really have moved around. I haven't noticed any. So these new slabs, they definitely did a better job. But this one is different. It has a different look to it. It almost looks to make the card look bigger, possibly. I kind of like it though. It's kind of clear, and I would know overall these are clear, but I do like how it's kind of clear overall. But it is a little crooked in that, but it's definitely got some sort of sealed membrane. I don't know. But anyways, pretty cool. I don't have any pop counts on this. This, again, was just for the PC and didn't look it up. Oh boy. Next one, I purchased this one and I thought it looked good on the eBay. Another 22 Topps Heritage, high number. That's right. We got the Julio, now the Bobby on the silver. So again, at 373, this is 272. Of 373. Pop count on this only 13 and a much lower gem rate. The Julio, 26% gem rate. The Julio was 38%, 26%. So kind of, you know, when there's a lower percent of that, it definitely can add value to the card. There's been some cards that I've had that, you know, by themselves are a $20 card that you can get. But since it gemmed up and what the card is, it literally was worth 25 times that amount. Yes, it's a true story. Anyways, but for another day. So dude, pretty stoked on this. Definitely another one that will go up there. We'll have some new ones up here when I get back from Hawaii. I'm gonna do some videos. All right, this one. I was kind of expecting a 9 on this one. This year there were some tiny surface issues. If you really dug into it and you could see, I was like, I see those. Just some minor little like printing issues almost or something. But right over here, I can kind of barely see them. Little tiny specks. And so I never sent it, although the centering was great. Yeah, I pulled this from a case a long time ago. I think in like January of 23, I did a hobby case and pulled this bad boy. I think it came, I want to say it was the same case as the black gold. So yeah, out of 149 of this bad boy, 95 of 149, gem mint 10. Oh yeah, the Mojo Auto. It's a sticker, but this is one of the coolest sticker ones you can get, these Mojos. So this one does have a gem rate of 39%. There are 15 of these on a gem. So pretty sweet card. And again, it's cool to own 15 of these on a PSA 10. again, also that that does not include the other companies. In case you didn't, I should maybe just at least say that. Obviously, this is just PSA, and PSA being the most popular one, that's one most people care about. So other ones, do have 10s and whatnot, but we're just going solely off of PSAs. Dang, look at this stack of 10s. Look at that stack. Here we go. This one did not 10. This is actually one I had bought a while back. Hadn't sent it, but it is the Heritage High Number Air card. It's an air back. Actually, that's also different as well. It says third base on his regular card for some reason. There's shortstop, and it says second base shortstop. And the back is blank. I was hoping for a 9 because it had some noticeable print lines, 2 or 3, maybe I think it's 2, kind of noticeable right here. Didn't ruin the card. Here you don't see it, right? If you kind of could look, I can kind of find them if I'm trying to look. I know they're there. So I was hesitant to send this at first. Again, I'm like, but I know I'm going to send it. This was a lot of cards. I'm just sending these. Sweet card to have on the slab. So yeah, fairly low pop count in these. I don't know how many there are total, but this is a 16 pop count in the 9 with only 3 highs. So 3 have gemmed. Those cards are probably fairly valuable, but yeah, pretty darn good. Again, a gem rate. I'm gonna go through real quick and we'll take a look. So we had 33 gems on mine. I had 50 cards, 4 were Masons. So on that is a 66% gem rate. But this pile right here was ones I knew weren't going to. I was not expecting a 5, but that's also missed this. But I knew the center was bad on this, so I wasn't expecting this one. So you take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 33 of 42. It's about a 78% gem rate, so pretty darn good. I'm happy with those. So yeah, guys, again, I do appreciate you watching. Let me know what your favorites are, any ideas about grading, your stories, horror stories, good stories. But I am stoked with this return. Some huge cards for the PC. Man, shoot, bobbies, new bobbies for the wall. This one in particular, and I got the Julio to match. So cannot complain at all about this return. Tons of jimmies. So boom, hit that like. If you're new, I'd appreciate the sub. We have fun around here. Try to be as entertaining, informative as I can. Still being a kind of a newbie to the hobby and here on YouTube. And until next time, see you.